Now let's make a one-pot dish. So we are cooking spinach coconut rice. For this, let's saute some spices. So here I have star anise, then I have cinnamon, I have cloves, I have mace, some fennel seeds and cumin seeds and cardamom pods. So I'm just letting them roast. So we could just slightly roast the spices until you get a nice aroma.
Yeah, they're already beginning to smell, huh?
Yes, yeah. So to this, I'm going to add spinach. So this is the whole 11-ounce pack of spinach. So I'm just This is also a very good way to pack greens in your dish. I know this right now this looks like a lot of spinach, but once it's cooked, it really goes down. You can't really tell. And we'll just let the spinach saute for some time. I'll just let the pot heat. I know right now we just put it in a saute mode. It will take some time for the pan to heat. So the rest of the ingredients that we are using, like we can use any type of vegetables we want, but here we have carrots, we have red peppers, tomatoes, cilantro, and I have one chili and little bit of ginger garlic paste. And we are using like 2 cups of rice for the spinach coconut, and 1/4 cup of coconut. And I let the spinach saute for some time with the spices because it really gives a nice taste to the rice. So as you can see, the spinach has really come down. You can see that we used almost like 11 ounces of spinach, and it really came down. And what we are going to do is we are going to blend this spinach in a blender, and we will be using our spinach puree to put it in the rice. So I'm just going to blend this. And so while I'm blending the spinach, I'm going to add veggies so that meanwhile it can saute. So to this I'm adding peppers, carrots, and chili, and tomato, and I will just let it saute meanwhile, and also some ginger garlic paste. Okay. So while this is sauteing, let me blend the spinach. So now like we are going to blend the spinach. I added like 1 cup of water to blend it. Okay, there we go. So we have our spinach puree ready. So this usually comes around 2 cups. And meanwhile our veggies are sauteing. To this I'm adding 2 cups of rice. I'm letting the rice saute with the vegetables and spices. This makes a little bit difference in the taste. So let's say like if you're just putting the rice, putting the water and closing it, sometimes there is a slight difference in taste. But like if you let the rice mix with the spices and with the veggies and let it saute a bit, you really get a nice flavor for the spinach coconut rice. So here I'm just letting the rice saute for a little bit, and meanwhile we can just measure our. So since we used 2 cups of rice, we are going to use 2 cups of spinach. Two cups of spinach puree. Wait, I'll just use the water. Yeah. So as you can see, like we have around 2 cups of spinach puree. Let's say if you're making a spinach puree and it doesn't come to 2 cups, it's okay. You could just water until you get the 2 cups, and you can add this spinach puree to your sauteed rice. So I'm just mixing it well. And now adding my spinach puree. Okay, to this we are adding like 1/4 cup of coconut. So here I used like dried coconut. You can, if you have fresh coconut available, you can definitely use that, and it gives a yummy taste. So 1/4 cup of fresh coconut or the dried coconut. And to this, let's add a little bit of salt. And I'm adding cilantro. As you can see, like the rice and the spinach, they're completely mixed up. So just before putting the lid, you can see like this is how it looks. So now I'm just putting the lid. Okay, and with the pressure manual, so I'm just putting it for 12 minutes, and it's going to cook on high pressure for 12 minutes. And once the rice is done, we can see that. As you can see, it has turned on, and after once the pressure has built up, like it will just take 12 minutes to cook the rice. So here we have our delicious 1-pot meal with our spinach coconut rice. Okay, now we have our spinach coconut rice ready. So let's vent it. Okay. So this rice has been cooked in spinach puree and vegetables. And when you let it cool down a little bit, it just becomes a little bit more fluffier.